Okay, guys, today's whatever Wednesday. Today's gonna be different.
I'm excited.
It's always different, but we're gonna make it really different. Check this out. So hopefully, by next time you see this enclosure, we're gonna finish this. And it's gonna have all kinds of cool animals in it. We got the pumps in it down there. Got all kinds of cool stuff. We're gonna do big lizards. Got this all done. It's pretty exciting. So you guys ready for a cool animal? Kay, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You
what
ready?
are we gonna do today?
Oh, I snuck one in right below you.
Whoa, you're a big guy.
Look at that. This is squash. And shoot, we gotta have some fun with squash, right? So
yeah.
Here, why don't you hold him?
Yeah.
This squash is so cool. It's unbelievable. He's an Argentine black and white Tegu, and we call him squash because anything that these big muscles work that go in there gets squashed. The good news is he's like a big teddy bear.
Yeah, he's like
I'm
a
gonna grab
tree.
him some food for fun.
How cute.
The fun part about a really acclimated tame animal, he's sitting in Kay's hands, and you'd think he'd be a little nervous because he's off the ground. He's not used to being on the ground. Watch this. Oh yeah, I know you would. Come on. He's like, I'm not shy. If you want to feed me standing, I don't want to get my finger bit off. Because remember that squash thing? I wasn't kidding about that.
Oh my gosh, how cute.
He doesn't even know anything but captivity. And it's not captivity to him, it's just hanging out with his buddies. So he's
eating his favorite food.
He actually, you know, I really wanted to give him a banana, but I had no bananas. So I thought I'd just cut him some quick chicken. And I knew he would be more than I'm just scaring the heck out of me, you guys. Is he gonna get my finger? This finger still doesn't work right. Oh man, that's scary.
He's so cute. He's so friendly.
Now, don't ever feed your lizard by hand, because if you feed your lizard by hand, you may end up with a broken finger. Because when I said his name is Squash because he has these big giant jowls, it's true. He uses them to combat other males. So they take their jaw and he literally has that for breaking snails. He'll eat snails, he eats anything. He's omnivorous. And he's a really cool lizard. Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
There you go, look at that. We're gonna show you a really cool, we have a cool lizard picked out already. It's really a rare one. It's got an orange head. I want you guys to guess what it is. I'll help you.
Comments below.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly right. It's got an orange head and a green body. You probably already know what it is, because really there's only one lizard. There's only one big lizard with an orange head and a green body. But we also got a really cool snake picked out. What else? You got something cool? We're gonna pick some cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go grab something really cool. You guys wanna check something out? Come on, let's go over and check. I'll show you something really cool. So you remember Salk, right? Go show him Salk's cage.
Oh, he has a new home, a new enclosure?
Yeah, remember?
Yes.
Go show, you guys follow Kay and go check it out. It's really cool.
And take a look. Salk is up there hanging out, but he's gonna have a buddy in here with him soon.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Hopefully a big Asian water monitor.
Right, we already introduced them. They seem to get along great, but they're on parole.
On probation?
Probation is the correct. Parole means they did something wrong.
Right, they haven't done anything wrong.
Right, they're probation because we got to make sure they're not going to do anything wrong.
Yeah.
And I wanted to finish up with Mr. Squash here. So if you ever own one, they like their cage to be about 90 on one end, 80 on the other end. They actually like 78, 80, cooler than most. They actually can handle it outside in California year round. They lay up to about 30 eggs at a time, and they're really cool when they hatch. You literally rub the egg, and right when they're starting to hatch, and they literally jump out. And it's really, really cool.
No, I'm just kidding.
So check it out. Now we've been to 3 different countries. So this comes from Argentina, which is South America.
South America.
Salk comes from Asia, and this comes from Australia. Is that cool or what? And this is a Australian. It's actually a carpet python. It's called a jungle carpet python. They're really, you can always tell a jungle. They look different than the Queensland because they have the right bright yellow.
Yeah.
And they come from the real tropical, luscious areas. And they're absolutely beautiful.
Whoa, I've never seen anything like that in person. It's amazing.
It's pretty, right?
Very beautiful.
These guys here can lay about 15, 18 eggs, sometimes as many as 20. This is a good size one, good size female. Males get a little bit bigger, or at least they seem to. A lot of people don't know that actually in a lot of animals, the males get bigger, but in captivity, people don't have a tendency of feeding the males as much. They come up with these concepts that they don't get as big. So, like the biggest reticulated python I'd ever seen for like 15 years was a male.
Yeah.
The biggest red-tailed boa I ever saw in my life was a male. The biggest Indian python I ever saw was a male. And these are all species that everybody thinks the males get smaller, but really it's a trick. It's called man-made genetics, because at the end of the day, what are you gonna give the rabbit to? You're gonna give the one that's gonna lay 20 eggs if you feed it to rabbit, or the male that makes the same amount of babies no matter what. So it ends up happening, the one they want the snake to lay 30 eggs and 40 eggs and 50 eggs and 70 eggs. This one's probably nervous because where it comes from, the monitors eat them. Which, you know what? We're gonna have to at least get one cool monitor from Australia just so you guys can see some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So, hey, it's Whatever Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I love it.
So
you
far
guys,
we've
been to 3 continents.
Next week's gonna be really Whatever Wednesday, by the way.
Oh yeah. That's
So we have
cool.
plans that we're planning already, scheming for next week's video. It's gonna be exceptional. It's gonna have some really cool animals. So you guys better hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on them. And Kay's gonna have her own video next week too. That's gonna be really cool with all kinds of.
Super cool.
We'll give a little bit of a clue. It's gonna be some cute and fuzzies and pokey, fuzzy, cute things. It's gonna be all kinds of fun animals. But meanwhile, right now we already forgot about that Caiman lizard, right? Oh no, I just told you guys what it is. So did you get the answer right or not? Tell me where the Caiman lizard comes from before we go grab it. We're gonna go put these guys away.
Yeah.
We'll meet you over to the other side, okay? See you there in a minute. Just when I was gonna hand it off to Kay, I came to this harsh reality that we haven't clipped its claws. Is this an amazing creature or what? It comes from the Amazon basin. It's literally looks like, ow, ow. It's got really sharp claws. I'm telling you, you'll see when it comes off my arm. I gotta be really slow with it, or it's gonna rip my arm up. It's really a pretty cool lizard. So it's literally got an alligator tail. It doesn't even, I mean, it's got the 2 sides just like an alligator. It's got the ridge down the middle. It's got the ridge on the sides like an alligator, like a caiman, but it's not. It's got a tegu head on it.
That is insane.
It is bright red. They eat all kinds of crustaceans. And so they actually have one of the strongest bites of any lizards its size. I was gonna hand it to her, but I really don't think I should. You think I should? You got too pretty of arms. Go ahead, just be careful with its claws.
Just
so,
for a little.
Oh man, they're literally just almost poking holes in me. So, they actually eat apple snails. They eat all kinds of different crustaceans, little freshwater clams. I don't know if I can get his mouth open, but he's literally got molars like a human. Come here. You're gonna be nice and let me open your mouth? Come on, open up. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, open up. He's like, yeah, right. I got a strong mouth. You can't open my mouth. I can't open his mouth unless he lets me. Let's see. I don't want to get my finger in there because you'll see why. Can you see that? They literally have like, and their back molars, look up at the top. See the top? Isn't that wild?
Oh my
It's the only reptile that I know that has those type of teeth. It's actually pretty incredible. Thanks for sharing your teeth with us.
He's being so friendly now.
And they're really cool. They hatch out about that big, just like a tegu. They come from the Great Basin area where really all the big Amazonian animals come from, like the big Amazonian yellowfoots that we told you about in one of the videos. Like a really rare area. He's got a forked tongue. And some tegus don't have forked tongues, but he has a forked tongue like a snake. He's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, he is. He's actually quite calm. Is he usually this calm?
You know what's funny is when I got him, I was told he was vicious and horrible and terrible.
So they always say.
Yeah, and probably all it really was is his claws, which you're feeling, are vicious, horrible, and terrible. So it made him nervous. You feel that?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So you know what? We need some help.
Sharp.
So we need some help.
Oh, yeah.
He needs a name. You guys gonna help us out? Help us get a name for this guy. What do you think? You have a
Sharpie.
Sharpie. Yeah.
He's like the color of highlighters. He's kind of iridescent.
That's funny because he does have sharp fingers too. So I think that's a good start. What do you guys think? If you see a name that you like a lot, please hit that like button for the name, because we're gonna let you vote and vote. So you put your name in, but be fair and go pick your second favorite name out of the list of names and help us name this guy. And we'll put that name right up here on this cage, okay?
Awesome.
So I don't know, what do you guys think? He's a boy, so it needs to be a boy's name. and he's beautiful. So I don't know about all boys naming beautiful, but he's a pretty boy. We already got pretty boy Fabio, so
Fabio.
no Fabio name, so
or he can be called Prince.
There you go.
I have him full of ideas tonight.
Okay, how about you guys? You have some good ideas? Comment below. We're dying to hear what it is. And you know what, Kay, will you help me with it?
Yeah.
So whoever we decide the name is, we'll give you a shout out, and we will send you a t-shirt. But you have to send us a picture in your t-shirt so we can have a shout out.
Yeah, perfect.
Deal?
Deal.
Okay, we got a deal. Okay, I said we're gonna go get a monitor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So here we've got a sand monitor, the one that we promised you, or it's also called a bull monitor as well. He comes from Australia and actually lives in the desert areas. He does this thing called tripoding, where he stands on his back, which we will demonstrate for you later. And this actually enables him to see over low grass areas, correct?
That's it.
Yeah, he's actually really, really fast.
A lot of the Australian animals, monitors have a long neck, and that tripoding thing is almost exclusive for Australian
Yes,
stuff.
exactly. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And he's also shedding right now, so it's really cool to watch.
Hey, you. He's like semi-grumpy because he's like trying to be all tough. So see, they blow up their throats and they make their neck thicker and make them look more bigger and aggressive. He's trying to throw her off.
Yeah, but his nails are not as sharp as the other guy, so I can handle it.
She's pretty tough anyway, because long as you know they're not, that thing's fingernails were like stupid
Yeah, he got
sharp.
me a little. He scratched me
Yeah,
a
I
little.
see blood. There you go. You gonna show him the tripod thing?
Yeah, let's try it out.
I don't know if he's got a tripod, but he might be able to act like it a little bit.
He's really holding on to me right now.
We've had this guy for a long time. He looks a lot like an Argus monitor. This actually could have a little bit of Argus monitor in it, just so you guys know. He's not going to stand up on his own because he's thinking more. Oh, look at that!
Oh, kind of.
So literally, that's what he stands up like exactly, and it's really cool because it's a natural mechanism they have for seeing each other. You're going to stand back up? Come on. He really just about did it on his own there.
Yeah.
Come here.
There he is. Oh, almost.
So we don't want to. He's a little bit scared. It's late, and I woke him up. We woke him up, getting him out.
He's like, I just want to go back to sleep.
But look at that. Hey, whoa, you guys! Did you see that? I almost got hammered. You were gonna bite me, weren't you? He's like, oh, that's why I'm hanging onto your hand. See, so he's locked his arms around me, and then he just was. Anyway, I think I'll put him away now.
Yeah.
You did a good job of just getting him out. Now he must want you to hold him, not me.
I know. He's like, I want my friend back. I'm just kidding.
Hey, let go of my hand. He's literally hanging onto my hand like really tight.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so he's really, he is not happy.
Feisty right now.
Okay, so you don't wake, he doesn't like to be woken up in the morning, in the middle of the night. It's not in the middle of the night. That's literally what he does right there. That's almost completely natural. If I let go, he will fall, but that's literally exactly why he's trying to stand that way. See, that's his normal, see, totally.
Oh, there we go.
There you go, guys. You saw
cool.
it. See that? No doubt, I was not holding him up. Is that cool? Let's put him back to bed. I think he really preferred to just be left alone. So go ahead, Grumpy. I'll get you a mouse. I'll get him a mouse, you guys, to make them all happy. And if you guys think we should do a feeding video, let me know and we'll think about it. But it won't be live food because we don't feed a lot of live food. We feed a lot of dead. So what did you name what is our name? We're dying to know.
Make sure you leave your comments below.
And and make sure you go check out Kay's page. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun, but we really want to know who's going to get that t-shirt, that shout out. Comment below, and don't forget to like the other people's names so that we can figure out who has the best name, right?
Yep, absolutely.
And Kay's gonna have the final say in this one, so you guys better go.
I'll be reading all the comments.
Yeah, so she's gonna be reading all the comments. You better be following her, cause you know, you don't have to be following her to get a shirt, but it would be nice, wouldn't it?
Right, it would be.
Because we're fair, we're gonna play by the rules. So anyway, peace out, guys. Hope you have a great day and a great week, and we'll see you next Wednesday with crazy, fuzzy, weird, cute, psycho animals.
Exactly.
Okay, see you then.
Bye.